So my next guest today is Elbert Kim. He's the National Sales Manager for MIRTEC on the West Coast. Is that correct?
Yes, I handle the West Coast and North America and, well, Mexico and South America.
Yes. Okay. So Elbert, we're here to talk about the fact that MIRTEC is a Korean company. It's got a large installed base throughout the world of its equipment. But on the advanced packaging side, that's mostly been in Asia until now. And you're really trying to bring, I think for the first time, bringing in some of your Asian, your advanced packaging equipment to the US market.
Yes, that's correct. Like you said, we've been serving a lot of customers, mostly over in Korea and in Asian territory. And we know the semiconductor market is growing. It's already very big and it's continuing to grow in the US. And we want to expand our capabilities over to the customers out here.
Right. So what kinds of machines do you have or inspection systems do you have that are specific to the advanced packaging world?
So as a vision inspection specialist, we handle all the way down from wafer. We can do micro bumps, copper pillar bumps, and some semi microelectronics at SiP or CSP level.
Right. Okay.
Could be,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So let's start off at the wafer side. So you have a dedicated wafer inspection system.
Correct. So really, when it comes to differentiating the kind of machines, the inspection fundamentals the same when it comes to vision inspection. But now what's really different is the handling of the wafer. So obviously it's not a PCB, it's not a die or a chip. So we have a specific robotic setting that handles the wafer so we can safely carry to the inspection before and after.
Yeah, as it foops at either end to feed the wafers into
Correct.
the inspection area.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And what sort of accuracy or inspection resolution can you get down to on the wafer inspectors?
So currently, from the lens point of view, from the camera lens, we are down as low as 1 micron.
Okay.
We can go half of that, 500 nano. We haven't got that yet, but that is something that we are able to provide because a lot of these machines are often customized.
Yeah.
So if a customer has that kind of application requirement, that's how far we can go.
So on the customization side, I mean, that's something obviously that gets done in Korea.
Correct.
What sort of lead time is it typically on a machine?
That is very hard to say because it really depends on the application. Sometimes it could be 2 months, sometimes 4 months. It really depends on the complex of the application, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving on from the wafer, we come up to the packaging level.
Yeah.
You've got. You mentioned earlier that you have something that does looks at bumps and that type of thing. What machine have you got to do that, and what sort of defects and things are you looking for?
So this is actually quite a unique machine for us, actually, because a lot of machines that we sell at different level are using similar technique. Obviously using the camera and lighting, but when it comes to 3D measurements, we are typically using like Moiré and laser. But for the bump inspection, we're using white light interferometer.
Using what? Sorry.
WLI, white light interferometer.
Yeah.
So often that is a technique that is used in a lab, and it's with a very high accuracy. But in real production environment, it's not easy to adapt because of its slow speed. So we're able to overcome that and come up with a capital equipment that can handle a mass production. And basically, we're looking at all kinds, basically the height of the bump, the pitch, the gap between the bumps, and obviously the size in terms of 2D as well.
Right. And so what have you done to try and speed up the process so that it can meet some form of production level?
So that would be more on the processing side inside the machine, so including the PC processing. We've upgraded the PC quite a bit. I am not a developer, so I can't go into too much detail, but yeah, that's where we've really...
That's pretty much where you've done it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then finally, you've got another inspection system which basically looks at the flip chips and CSPs and these other types of packages.
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that particular.
So that is actually our bestseller in this advanced packaging market. It's a combination of 2 different techniques. So we use the Moiré, digital Moiré, and laser. The reason for that, digital Moiré works really well for densely populated small chips, whereas Moiré has some restriction when it comes to like a mirror-like shiny surface component like CSP. that's where we use the laser. So we use the combination so that we can work with the whole 100% inspection capability. And this is the kind of machine that we've continued to develop. So the machine, the model name is MV9 SiP, has been in the market for over 10 years. But the machine that we had 10 years ago and the machine we have today is very different.
Yeah, because you a couple of years ago you brought out a machine called the ART, anti-reflective technology. So I'm assuming you've taken some of that capability and maybe folded that into the MV9 to sort of help with your shiny.
It's a little bit of a
devices.
different concept. So
Is it?
ART is strictly sticking with the MORA technology and is focusing on the SMT for the component level side.
Okay.
And the CSP is literally like a mirror-like component. So it's not only for the inspection capability, but also the speed, because we're using the laser scan, where the laser just scans the whole board.
Right.
And a lot of these products that we're dealing with the MB9 is very, very densely populated, where there's like no space between, there's very fine pitch between the components,
Yeah.
between the single PCBs as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Excellent. Great. So that's 3 specific machines for advanced packaging. That and are they going to be available ex stock here in the US, or are these going to be special order each time?
So the MB9 SiP, like I said, that's the best seller. That is a machine that we keep in our demo room in California.
Yeah.
And we have it in stock. When it comes to the bump inspection or wafer inspection, because of so much customization, it's not like an off-the-shelf machine.
Right.
So it is something that we would have to collaborate and work together with the customer to come up with a total solution. So it's not something we can keep in stock.
Of course. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Great. Well, as I say, I mean, we've worked for many years, as you know, with MIRTEC on the PCBA side, the assembly side. But it's great to see how you've got such an expanded catalog into the advanced packaging world. So, thank you for coming in and sharing that with us today.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your time.